Hey, bye, bye. Hey, bye, bye. Hey, bye, bye. All right, we out there. That when we say in the club, white folk gangsters in the thug, happy 420, little bruh. I'm in the club, holler, hey, bye, bye. See, I'm heading at the DJ. Everybody tripping cause I'm pimping when I'm walking, then I'm chicken when I'm talking, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, baby, I don't care what he say or she say. I'm in the DJ booth. I'm taking pictures with the DJ. You know what I'm saying? You know when we say when clubs get crunk, hey, baby, let it play them my song, turn it up. It's 420 on the beat. I'm about to go on the beat. About to go Delph on the beat. The Boogie Man, nigga. Ooh. Today, the show is brought to you by 420, man. Happy 420, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Get a little cushy in life, man. Everybody needs it. Everybody need it, but I ain't gonna get it. Everybody get it, but they don't need it. Yeah, you don't even know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about, man. Real spill. Tonight, man, we got who it is? Boogie. We got Finesse and Big Booty, man. Big Boogie. Boogie. Woogie. 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 Boogie, goddamn it, been hating on Finesse. He done blackball Finesse from the street club, y'all. From the hood, the chilling circuit. Finesse said that boy cost him $17,500. Ooh. Nigga said, Finesse charging dope prices. Finesse done went back to Young Jesus. That nigga said he charged the promoter $17,500, nigga. Yeah. That nigga Finesse Young Jesus, man. I ain't bullshit with you. We got Boosie and goddamn Akademiks. They goddamn beefing. Boosie said he got the interview coming out. No kizzy. He ain't playing. He trying to show Vlad, nigga. I ain't playing with you, Vlad. I ain't playing with you, Vlad. The cheering, Vlad. Yeah, man. Agging Boosie, Boogie, damn Pooh Shiesty, the sister raps. Who knew that? I ain't know that. Welcome to the show, man. We just getting in, you know. Happy 420, my G. Whoever you is in the audience. We finna go down through it. This all started with Boosie and Vlad, though. So I'm finna go on that way right now before we get to the Finesse and Boogie Woogie and them and woo the woo, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go with the big boys first. So this all started with it ain't started with Vlad. My bad, Vlad. I ain't mean to blame you. That wasn't Vlad. It was Boosie started this. As Boosie do. He always started. But I ain't gonna say that like that, but he always started, man. That nigga Boosie started this. All the trials and tribulations always come from Boosie, man. Man, what? Who that? What's happening in the game with that young, what? Young and I don't know what that shit, man. But I see the Breedy Nation, man. Breedy Young Nation, what's happening, man? Young Noop it. What's happening, Young Noop it? Welcome to the channel, man. Hit that like button, man. Sub up. But Boosie started this game. Young. Boosie started this shit, y'all. That's Sean Kai, man. I don't want to see what Sean Kai said, man. And Finesse cousin that he Ralo spoke up. What the goddamn Boo said, man? Fuck, I know it's on YouTube for real. Motherfucker gonna say, this nigga Boosie said, I'm happy for 20 G, man. We're finna roll up, man. We got to get it in. That nigga Boosie gonna say, goddamn, he got to talking numbers and stuff. You know how white people, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, you know. We're gonna get a little ratio up on here, man. You know, black people don't care about talking about money. You know, they'll tell you how much they getting paid an hour, you know, whatever. How much they taxes is, you know. Black people don't give a fuck about money like that, man. We'll tell you who we voted for. You know what I'm saying? All that. White people, man. White people, man. Vlad is a Russian, man. He from Mount Caucasus, man. Is he German? He German. I think he a Russian, man. Yeah, he from Mount Caucasus, man. No cap. Know how they is, man. They don't like talk about no money. They don't like talk about who they voted for. They don't like talk about no salary. All that supposed to be a secret. And Boosie came on here and started talking money about how much Vlad was paying him, man. Man, Sean Kai done went back to interviewing himself. That nigga done went back to, that nigga making videos telling his thought. He ain't even interviewing nigga no more. That nigga said, screw you guys. I'm going to do. That nigga back in the car. That nigga Sean Cotton back in the car, man. Hold on, guys. Damn, we gonna have to. I was thinking about on this shit right here. What is it? Is he in the car there? Nah, he in the crib. Then he in the house now. Okay, that boy done took it back to old school YouTube, man. I ain't cotton on that old school YouTube and shit, man. You done took this shit back again. Man, not the Breakfast Club. Man, we need one of them channels to get straight down to it, man. This it. This one of them. I don't know. One of these niggas screwed my mother.
Being able to build anything.
Maybe I need to not be on this nigga shit. Cause I don't know if you can strike a nigga. This ain't your content, nigga. That's Boosie. That's Boosie. I don't want to hear Flaco talk about it. Yeah, man, what the other nigga at, man? Here you go. No, not urban politician. He be talking and shit. Man, fuck that, man. I got this shit over here somewhere, man. Made me hunt this shit down, man. Gucci, Goo There go that nigga on there, man. I'm confused. How the fuck? Shit done got jumbled up. He was up in the crib at first, chopping up some weenies or something. He was talking up some meat, man. He was finna make some motherfucking salad. They messed up Boosie salad. My nigga was trying to make salad, man. I don't know how that shit works. That crazy work. Vlad, man. Yeah, man. I know that's what Vlad said. I'm trying to get, he wasn't in no motherfucking car, man. Damn, everybody right here. They got the old picture of Vlad, nigga, with the slick back. With the top lip. I'll be down low. Damn, man, what? Yeah, over the pay increase. This look like a nigga that ain't, yeah. He can't do nothing. He talking and shit? There we go.
Interview now.
He doing it on interview, and he got the preview up.
He wanted to pay me.
And he got the preview up. And he trying to make the same faces he do on Vlad.
We couldn't.
I wanted that shit. And he trying to charge you to get on Patron to watch that shit. Chat, young, you gonna get on Patron and pay to watch that Boosie interview? When you could have watched it on Vlad for free? And chopped up segments, all the good parts. Who gonna watch that whole motherfucking interview on? That nigga Boosie done lost his goddamn mind. Well, it might be some Boosie fans that really fuck with Boo. I fuck with Boo, but not to the extent that I'm finna pay for no motherfucking interview. You got me fucked up. How much is Patron? Probably like $10. Man, you got me fucked up. My nigga done went.
We come up with an agreement. He ain't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so.
You said why? Why? How making people? Oh, you said why? You said why and how he making people pay? Man, I don't know why he making people pay, but he trying to make more money than he would make on Vlad. That's what he said. He said he trying to get more money than he'll make on Vlad. He told Vlad he got his own interview. And he gonna be bigger. He gonna get more money. He gonna charge niggas. I thought he was just gonna be, he already monetized on his YouTube. I thought he was just gonna drop that shit on his YouTube. You know? He could have chopped it up and everything. He gave it to us for free. It probably would have went viral. It ain't gonna go viral on there, man. He gave us the preview of it though. We gonna watch. This how this shit all started. The Boosie versus DJ Akademiks. It started with Boosie coming out. And then Vlad got upset and went into more detail on how he was paying Boosie.
I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now. I don't know Talk about it.
Hella complicated. That nigga, he went crazy with it. So he did that shit. Then he said him and Vlad ain't got no beef. They friends. That's crazy work, man. I had all this shit on Instagram. Nigga said him and Vlad is friends now. I mean, he said they friends and this shit wouldn't come between them type shit. Right after he said that shit, Vlad went up. It went up on the nigga. Yeah, there you go. He said
Hey, y'all on social media trying to make this like it's a beef between me and Vlad, bro. Like, that's my motherfucking guy, bro. Like, I can call Vlad right now, bro, and we'll laugh about it, bro. Like, me trying to find a, better way to make more money out of my interviews. I'm a hustler, bro. Like, if two people can't agree on something, that's what people do.
Comment your thoughts on this.
Alright, but like real shit, dog. When you do shit like this, because shit like this do go viral, you got to like monetize it, fool. Because you did this right here on Instagram. Instagram probably pay him and shit, but they don't pay him that much for that shit. He didn't, it didn't hit like that on Instagram. It hit when people took it off Instagram, clipped it, and put it all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have did that shit on his YouTube or something. Cause Vlad made a response and aired all this shit all the way out. My nigga Young said that shit deeper than $5,000. It had to be like that. Don't even sound right. Like, damn, man, Vlad Russian, man. Them Russian niggas got money, man. Look at this. He all that Boosie crib. Come on, 5 rack. Yeah, man, them Russian niggas got money, man. He a Russian, bro. Even though he act like he done trapped it up. Man, he did. He worked hard or whatever. That nigga Russian, man. He got that bread. You know what I'm saying? He would have got you an extra 5, but I understand him. He beating his mind. That shit ain't making sense, boo. Boo. You ain't bringing in that bacon like that, man. The bacon ain't frying like that, fam. So after that, man, he said the 5 rat, that nigga Vlad did a 17-minute video. Motherfucker do a 17-minute video? That nigga done put all type of shit up into it, yeah. He done broke down the financial, the taxes, nigga. He done really might fuck you up, Booth. You might not have been reporting all of this to the IR. That nigga got down, boy.
When the legendary Vlad TV.
Nigga Vlad done broke it all the way down to a T. I was paying that nigga this much. He wanted this much. I was looking like, nah, that ain't this much. You know what I mean?
Interviewees that you've had on your platform, I'm watching every time it drops, and I'm now hearing that he's going up in price. He may be moving away from Vlad TV. What are your comments on this situation?
Well, look, me and Boosie, our business relationship goes back 20 years. Before Vlad TV, when I was doing DVDs and I was holding the camera and going to Atlantic Records and filming him and Webby, we'll show a little clip of that. It'll show how far we really go back. You ever run into any of the cats that bit off you?
We ain't ran into them yet, you know what I'm saying? But they know who they is.
And me and Boosie have had
Nigga Boosie like 23 then, boy, 22.
a good relationship, and in that particular situation, and I showed Boosie all the numbers and all my back-end numbers and so forth. When he was getting around 5.5 million views, I would make around 35,000 off that interview, and he would make 25,000. Right? So I had a $10,000 profit margin. He still made the majority of the money, but I was still making $10,000, so I was cool with that. Right? And we were rocking like that for years. So some time had passed. It was, I don't know, about 6, 7, 8 months since our last interview. So I just hit him up one day, a couple of weeks ago, and we had a conversation. And this conversation was a private business conversation, but Boosie recently did a live where he revealed parts of this conversation. And in his live, he said that he had asked for $5,000 more, and I said no, which is why he's not going to do the interview.
I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
Now, that's not exactly accurate. So, I wasn't going to put any of this out there, but because he started putting out numbers out there and people started going, oh, Vlad being cheap, why is it only 5,000? You could pay him that, not knowing the whole picture. So I'm going to lay out the whole picture for everyone just to explain what exactly is going on. So when I called Boosie, like I said, the fee had always been $25,000. He said, I want $40,000. And I'm like, fam, I can't do $40,000. That's just putting me in the hole in a situation like this. And he's like, well, I'll go as low as 35. And I'm like, man, listen, I might be able to do 30 after.
Nigga said Vlad built like a strong lesbian. What's up with it, Red? Oh, snap, bro. That's crazy work. Nigga said Vlad built like a strong lesbian. Nah, man, my nigga Vlad, bro. My nigga V-Lad, bro. V-Lad is the Russian, man. He like Russian mafia type shit, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Boosie fucking with the mafia, man. You feel me? He fucking with the real mob ties. Vlad got mob ties, man. He got mob ties. And then he done earned out Vlad like it was legit Vlad. 5,000 Vlad. Everybody looking like Vlad, you cheap bastard. You and Boosie had good chemistry, you cheap motherfucker. And Vlad had to come out, man. That shit ain't me. I ain't doing that.
Try to run the numbers, but 35 is definitely out of the question. But let me go ahead and run my numbers and actually see what's going on. So I went back and I looked through the last 5 or 6 interviews, and I looked, and the profit margin on each of these interviews was around $10,000.
Right.
So I showed him the numbers. I sent him a spreadsheet.
He sent that nigga spreadsheet with he sent that nigga spreadsheet with the Drake song in the back. 10 buns, 10 buns, 10 buns. Nigga, I can't get nothing, fool. I ain't Boosie. You a 10 band nigga. I done paid you all that money, bro. All that editing I gotta do. All them little, then I gotta put out the whole interview. Try to get more videos. And this shit still, just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Showing him my back end numbers. And I'm like, bro, the most I could do is 25. You're asking for 35.
That's a ticket.
Your traffic has been dipping over the years.
But that's a good question to ask, though, man. Y'all think Boosie gonna get 25 racks from Patron? He charged, you gotta go on Patron and buy his new, I don't know how much the Patron is. I ain't even go check that. We're gonna check it out in a minute. Let's see.
You've gone from about 6 million to about 5.5 to about 5 and some change. So you're looking at about maybe a 10-15% decrease in views, which means a 10 to 15% decrease in revenue, as you know. But you're asking for a 40% increase in appearance fee. A 40% increase.
Gas went up.
It doesn't make any business sense because what'll end up happening is, look, Boosie's already at home, right? He wakes up, he does the interview. There's no cost associated with him, and he was getting paid $25,000. I have to fly because I don't have a studio or a camera crew in Georgia, in Atlanta, so I have to hire a camera crew in Atlanta. I have to fly from LA to Atlanta. I have to get a hotel. I have to have all the costs associated with it. And then afterwards, I have to pay to get the video edited and pay my crew and everything else like that. And as you know, with YouTube, I'm taking all the risk because sometimes videos get demonetized, right? Especially when you talk about someone like a Boosie who has, he swears, he's talking about a lot of edgy stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm taking 100% of the risk. So I'm like, listen, I cannot pay you $35,000 when I'm going to make nothing. Or maybe I'm even going to take a loss. And Boosie was like, yo, you're being cheap. And I said, I'm not being cheap. I'm being put in a situation where you make all the money and I make none of the money. It simply doesn't make any business sense.
Well, let me ask you, what was it that caused the price hike? Because I feel like it would be more understandable if he just beat a major case or if something significant happened, and you know what I mean? Like sometimes we see rappers go through crazy things and everybody wants that breaking story. What was it that you think caused this to come about?
Bob told us that they were going to test the alien craft that night.
I have seen extraterrestrials face to face.
In the shrubbery are little gray entities.
UFOs land in front of them. They're in Antarctica.
They felt distressed because they were captured.
There has been direct contact over many, many years.
Current Galactic Senate has only been in operation for about the last 50,000 years.
And he goes, yeah, this is from the craft they've had since 1940s.
Some of them have crystals embedded in their skulls. I always felt very comfortable with them. They've shown me quite a bit of what our future looks like. We need to come together as a people.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they met on Roblox, you may qualify to file a claim. Estimated compensation varies depending on what happened and how it affected your child. For cases involving exposure to sexual materials, estimated compensation may range from $25,000 to $50,000. If your child was coerced into sending explicit content and is receiving ongoing mental health treatment, estimated compensation may range from $50,000 to $300,000. And in more serious cases, such as physical abuse, attempted rape, sexual assault, or trafficking, estimated compensation may range from $300,000 to over $1 million. Filing a claim is free, confidential, and takes just 2 to 3 minutes.
I don't know. I know Sean Cotton, me and Sean actually had a conversation about this yesterday. He had put out a video where he said that he had heard from someone that Boosie was upset because I had mentioned that I paid Tekashi more than I'd ever paid anyone else. And that might be the reason. I've never actually asked Boosie to confirm this. But if that is true, you guys have to understand, Tekashi brought in like 20 million views. It was the biggest interview of 2025. It was the biggest meme of 2025. The whole I stole that shit.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga.
I do, nigga.
Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Stole that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
That's still being used. There's a Trump version.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. And I stole it. Like, bro, but niggas don't understand. I took facts.
There was all types of stuff. It was a huge interview. And for that particular interview, yes, I paid more than I paid anyone else, but that was a one-off. The other Tekashi interviews were not, that same price, right? Because they didn't get those same type of views. I've paid Boosie way more than I paid Tekashi. Way more.
And not only that, it doesn't seem like Tekashi is that consistent versus Boosie is more of a recurring guest.
Yeah.
And I hope that Boosie, I don't wish, whatever direction he chooses to go, but I hope he realizes the power and the dynamic that you two have.
Man, hit that like button, guy. But nah, he don't realize that. Cause he done got another dude to try to sound like Vlad and kind of ask him the question like Vlad. And then he doing all this shit. Popping his eyes and shit. Yeah. I don't think he gonna make no 25,000 on no damn Patron though. But hey, that nigga might be making 25 racks over there, man.
Because both of you mesh very well, and it's the presentation entirely that makes it what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I think me and Boosie play off each other very well. So Boosie went on live. Like I said, I wasn't going to say any of this. This was just going to be a private conversation between me and Boosie. And if people ever asked, I'd be like, oh, well, me and Boosie just busy. And, you know, at some point we might hook up or not. You know, I mean, it is what it is.
That nigga Vlad done made, boy, how much this is in YouTube revenue. That nigga done made 644K views, nigga. Telling his side of the story. I don't know if Boosie got there, man. Vlad done made a lead down and finna make $1 million out this motherfucker.
That's my man. But he decided to make a video, and in the video he said, yeah, I'm going to do the interview.
Not $1 million, $1 million views. I don't know how much that is, depending on the watch time and all this commercial shit. You know how it is.
Myself, and I'm going to have my kids interview me, and I think I'll make more money this way. And I'm actually glad that Boosie is going that direction, because he'll get to see for the first time how much money is actually made. And, you know, right. Boosie has his own channel.
How much work goes into it.
Yeah, he'll actually get a crash course on the other side of the business, because Boosie's never been a YouTube guy. He's been, you know, a music guy. He's been, you know, getting shows. That's where most of his money comes from. So he'll get to see what I've gone through on mine. Because right now, Boosie's now had to pay for his own cameraman. He's got to pay for his own editing. Like, you know, he's having costs right now, which he never had before, doing interviews with me. And he'll get to see exactly how much revenue he'll get. For him to make more than 25,000, he's going to have to bring in 5-6 million views. You know, at least 4 million views in order to make that back. And I hope he makes it. At the end of the day, man, everyone transitions and everyone, you know, businesses change and people have different priorities and everything else like that. Maybe Boosie will be okay getting less money but owning the content. That's really up to Boosie. It's not up to me. But I think,
damn, man, you got to break in that bag on YouTube. That nigga Vlad said, goddamn me, you got to make about 5-6 million views to get 25 back. How much you got to make to get 10? 3? Damn, 3,000 views a month, man. You just get 10 bands? Hey. YouTube, come on, man. Y'all could treat the creators, but I don't know. Bad in this Burberry, he done made a whole company. That motherfucker playing something, Vlad.
I think it's good, and I want everyone to watch that interview that he puts out himself. And people can come to their own conclusions, but I can almost guarantee that after Boosie goes through this process, he'll see that Vlad has been fair with him this whole time. Vlad has been 100 with him this whole time. We've never really had, up to this point, we never had a business disagreement. You know, at times Boosie's like, oh, well, I thought I was going to, you know, get this. And I'm like, okay, cool, you can have it. I'm not tripping. You know, because for me, the relationship is more important than anything else. It's the business relationship. 100%. Really. You know, like I said, for years now, I've been giving Boosie the majority of the money. He's been making 25, I've been making 10. I've been okay with that. But at the point where he makes 35 and I make 0, then I can't do that anymore. No. That's just the reality of it, man. And the thing is, the fact that he put out the $5,000 thing, people didn't understand what it was. Because it's like, oh, well, if he's getting 50, and that's just another 5,000, that's a little 10% increase. What's the big deal? Well, no, he was making 25 and he asked for another 10. You know, I think the 5,000 came from, I said, maybe I could do 30, but he wanted 35. And then I had to back up off that 30 after running the numbers. So really, he's asking for another 10,000. And that's the truth, man. That's the absolute truth. And I just want to say that regardless of what happens, Boosie is my guy, and we've done classic content together. You'll never, ever hear me say anything bad about Boosie. Ever. I wish him all the best. He has a beautiful family. super talented, a great interviewee. Anybody is lucky to have Boosie on their platform. But the kind of money that he's asking, I don't know anyone that'll pay him $35,000. Not to say he's not worth it. I'm not saying, I'm not telling Boosie what his worth is. People are worth whatever they think they're worth. But I'm saying in terms of the market, and you have a YouTube channel. I mean, if Boosie asked you for $35,000 to do an interview, would you do it?
No.
No.
I would pass on that. And I also think that one of the elements that he's not taking into consideration, if he plans on dropping this on his own YouTube channel, he has to understand you have to remain consistent. Otherwise, your active viewers on your channel is going to drop. So if you only have a very limited amount of people actively watching and you drop a video, it's not going to go as viral as you think. Versus Vlad TV, the platform with over 6 million subscribers is dropping multiple videos every single day. When you have over 1 million to 2 million active viewers currently watching, these videos are going platinum immediately. And I don't think he understands that. He'll figure it out, but I definitely hope to see him back on Vlad TV in the future.
I hope to see Boosie back on Vlad TV in the future as well. We don't have any sort of beef. If you notice, I haven't said one negative thing about this man.
My boy on Patron, man. Anyway, dog, Akademiks had some shit to say about that, but man, that nigga Boosie went to Patron, man. He wild, man.
Brought it to light. You said that it was over $5,000. A lot of people even said, well, if it's over $5,000, damn, it should. Why Vlad not doing that? Vlad then responded. And when Vlad responded, it made you look like you weren't that smart business-wise. So this is what I'm saying, that I think that he's starting to take this personal, right? But he's not taking it out on Vlad. He's taking it out on everybody else commenting. Boosie, everybody, like he responded to DJ Envy. He said me, 6ix9ine. The person not paying you is DJ Vlad. Brought it to light. You said that it was over $5,000. A lot of people even. Vlad checkmated the shit out of Boosie. I know they got no beef. I think, I love Boosie, but he caught all type of L's. I'm going to tell you why. Boosie brings it online, mentions it in a medium that he makes zero money. Mentions it in a medium, receives zero money. Vlad talks about it on his platform, makes 10,000. Boosie loses.
He might have made some money on motherfucking what that nigga was on. Instagram. He might have made some money on Instagram. See, this is why Boosie mad, man. Look how you titled this shit. He gonna be back on the couch. Yeah, man. Nigga gonna be mad about that.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site.
You can't be titling that shit like that. Nigga get upset about them titles, bro. I know you don't even be talking bad about them, but those titles be like crazy work.
Is you're building a platform. And I said it before, and a lot of people didn't really either understand me or whatever. I said it was too late for Boosie. You can't ask for more shit once you've given away all your leverage. The fact that Boosie done did 50 interviews on Vlad, his leverage is here. Especially now the platform has now access to other people that maybe doesn't get Boosie numbers, but he could interview 2 other people that he don't pay a dime that gets Boosie numbers.
Nah, man, we're the first one there. There you go. Pocket watch. Oh, man.
They got me feeling.
Yeah, we got through all that.
Or their business now becomes your business, i.e. everyday struggle. Y'all both got a line on business before you could even get to the content. It's a lot of hoops. I like doing content by myself, honestly. So I'm a guy, I don't mind doing the heavy lifting. Some other people, they need to be prompted. Why do I say that? Because in reality, this idea that I don't think people are understanding is that Vlad I created this environment of paying people for interviews, but people also are overestimating their worth, right? Now we're not going to get into a Marlon Wayans thing where everyone has these made up net worth.
Damn, yeah, Marlon Wayne wanted for the band too, man. Glad I know you got that money, man. Motherfucker wants some money, man.
So we're not net worths, but like, this is what my time or my interview is worth. I want to give some straight up facts. And these facts are going to hurt a lot of people, but it's facts. Boosie, Charleston White, other people who I genuinely love, adore, and I love their conversations, love their content. Most of them are too late to the party. While, let me talk about on just what Boosie said. He said, this guy wouldn't give me a $5,000 raise. Now, we don't know, well, I know, but you don't know what he's getting paid already. But when people think about $5,000, like, damn, you wouldn't get that nigga a little extra $5,000 and he's whatever. Let me break it down. For all of these people who like doing these interviews or whatever, your value to said company has already
peaked. Yeah, cause like them say cheese interviews with Charleston, man, them bitches ain't hitting them same numbers no more. Like, you know, they was at first, but shit, not no more. But he want bigger money or the same money. Vlad and Boosie. Hell, probably the ones he didn't pay you for went more viral than the ones you got paid for. But at the same time, it helped Boosie too, because Boosie got more interviews. People think he got paid for them interviews. So, you know what I'm saying? They got paid for them interviews, so they paying him to do more in Charleston White. Them big say cheese numbers, they think he got paid big for this, so he can go charge the next nigga 10 band, 20 band, 30 band, you know what I'm saying? Akademiks don't pay these niggas for no interviews. But you on a big platform, you get an academic interview, just gonna push some buttons for you, you know what I'm saying? Vlad too, though. Vlad got them numbers, man. We give Vlad his credit. Vlad do numbers, man. Yeah, I heard every day, man, like Loso the Big Uno 2.0, man. Bub. Every day, just content.
Evaporated after you've repeated going on that platform probably more than 4 times.
Yeah.
Why? 2 particular reasons. Number one, you've helped build the platform. The platform only gets bigger. It's like when we went to Complex, at the end of the day, we helped build Complex. Complex then did a deal, hundreds of millions of dollars. They're not coming back and say, hey, Ak and Joe, thank you for getting us to get rid of print. We fired 150 people. You guys got us to go in this new model. We now only do video. We then did a deal with so-and-so with BuzzFeed, and now we think we owe you a couple million. No, they don't say that. They say, kick rocks, nigga. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
What we gave you is what you deserve. That's it. So the number one thing here is,
it's just like any 9 to 5. If you go to Walmart, and you work, and you goddamn, they require you to do a truck a day, stock a truck a day, and you do 5 trucks a day, 4 trucks a day. Man, it don't matter how many trucks a day you get, man, you gonna get the same amount of money, bro. They gonna give your ass what you worth. If Walmart sell to another company that's bigger, Your ass, if the other company decide to give you a raise, you all will get one. Other than that, nigga, everything gonna stay the same. Nigga. Y'all ain't gonna get no money Walmart got, nigga. You heard me? The company of Walmart gonna pocket all that. The new company gotta pay you niggas now, and they probably pay you the same. Y'all been getting paid this. Why would you think anything else? You doing the same work. It's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That's basic business.
You can't be the person that comes back much later not realizing that you already gave up your leverage in your worth already. I'll tell you what Boosie's leverage is. Boosie helped make Vlad TV cool. When everybody was saying it's the feds, it's that, is whatever, Boosie was a street nigga who never switched.
Yeah.
He ain't fall back like Lord Jamar and a few of these people. He stayed down. I don't give a fuck, Vlad my partner. Boosie attracted more folks to kind of say, you know, I'm going to go do that. That probably has a price tag on it. Here's the thing. If you didn't charge it back then, it's too late. Okay? You don't get signed to an NBA team when you're 23, and for you dropping 30 a game, you expect to get paid when you're 34 for, yo, remember when I was 23 dropping? No. You're in a business of what are you doing for me lately? So here's the point. Boosie, who was one of, I remember every 4 or 5 interviews, we'd see a Boosie clip.
Yeah.
These days, Vlad has about 20 repeating guests. Back when Boosie was really, he was the workhorse. Now, I'm not saying that to, you know, whatever, but he was, when you thought about Vlad's channel, you were like, oh, Boosie. Back then, by the way, this is the same thing with Drake and streaming, except Drake is still Drake. Drake is still Drake. Boosie was pretty much the Kobe of the platform, and now the platform got mad at the options. They're not going to compensate you with back pay for like what you've done. You should have negotiated back then. They're going to compensate you for how you fit into this market, which usually a lot of people don't like. They're like, bro, I helped build this shit. Those arguments always exist. You put in the work, you help make it cool, you put them on, and then when other people start fucking with them, they treat you like you one of the rest when you took the first chance. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure if Boosie's now arguing about 5,000, I guarantee Boosie, when nobody was fucking with Vlad, Boosie said, yo, Vlad, how about this?
I do it for free.
Don't pay me for no interviews, but I'll do 2-3 interviews a month. But whatever your channel make, I want 10%. Now, granted, I don't know if Vlad would do that. But back then, there was a time that Boosie was needed, really. What am I saying? There's too many fucking, everybody's a talking head. And what created that was Vlad start paying people, but then all these niggas start advertising, hey, yo, we're getting 10,000, 15,000.
Yeah, they did. Charles the White was the first one. Hey, man, I'm getting this. So you got to pay me this for an interview. You got to pay me this for my time. Ooh, that nigga start flashing bankroll. So now everybody think, you got to pay me for the interviews, man. You got to pay me big money. I want Charleston White money. You know what I'm saying? I want that goddamn bag, man. You got to pay me that bag, cuz I got to fly. Well, you got to come and put this camera in my house. I got to sit over here and be cool and shit, man. You got to pay me, fool. It's going to help. You going to do numbers. Everybody think YouTube doing numbers on YouTube is like easy, you know what I'm saying?
1,000, 5,000 per interview. And what that did was it brought a lot more people to the person that you were the first person to fuck with.
Yeah.
Now you got people that will get decent views, maybe not your views. They paying you 20. That person want 3. At some point, it becomes business.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. Just by...
Yeah. You can get damn near Boosie numbers. He want 25, 30. I can pay these niggas 10 racks, 5 racks.
Thing. The second thing, when it comes to this whole Boosie and when it comes to Boosie and Vlad, I don't think Boosie and a lot of these people who are on the interview circuit realize that usually past your third or fourth interview, you're a decline in stock for Vlad. I'm gonna explain this.
And it's only because I don't know if he finna say this though, but I think this my personal opinion. I think this because you everywhere. Like you on Vlad 4 times, but now you on another nigga shit 4 times. Now you on Cam Capone. Now you on goddamn Say Cheese. Now you on DJ Akademiks. Now you on like, and they ask you the same shit. You can only get the same response and be so excited and, you know, for a decline just come overall because now you on all these platforms saying the same shit. Charleston White. Man, I stopped even looking at Charleston White interviews. I ain't gonna lie. What could he say over here that he didn't say on Say Cheese? Like, what can he say over here that he didn't say on Antoine Daniels? What the fuck can he say over here that he, like, this nigga on by 8 channels. And he going live saying the same shit. So, shit boring now. I done seen this show about 5 times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, how many times can he say this shit? How different can he say it? You gotta wait for some new shit to have him pop off. Then see what he say about the new shit. On Say Cheese first, because that gonna be the most exciting one. He do a whole big character on Say Cheese, he go up. And then on the other ones, he go up, but like, I don't know. Maybe Say Cheese interview him more exciting or some shit. That'd be a lot too. The chemistry and the, you know, because if the nigga asking the question boring, just asking question, man, that shit boring, man. That shit snoozy, man.
Second, you're a decline in stock for Vlad. By the way, I like to use my friends more than people I don't know that well. 6ix9ine. Biggest interviews is first. Second biggest is second. After that, he's going to decline to a level where he could possibly, you know, level out at. Why do I say that? When Vlad does his first interview with you, Vlad gets your life story. He's really good at that. The best at doing that in the game. Best.
Yeah. He do.
He gets it from A to Z, 0 to 100. Maybe on the second interview, you need to like, oh, I found this out or whatever. Oh, let's see how your story matches with this other story. Let's kind of combine it. But about after your third or fourth interview, you're no longer telling Vlad about your life. Maybe if something come out in the news, but that's not really worth that much anymore. So your life story you basically got a free documentary off of you, right? You got your autobiography, right? You told him everything about your life. You told him everything about your story. Now, you've now turned into a glorified commenter per topic. Nothing wrong with it. I do it too. But you're just a cog on a chessboard or a cog in a wheel where let's hear what T.K. Kirkland thinks. Let's hear what Aries Spears thinks. Let's hear what D.L. Hughley thinks. Let's hear. There's nothing more proprietary. Like, yes, maybe certain special topics like, oh, okay, somebody snitched. It's time to hear from Boosie. Oh.
Yeah. That nigga hitting that shit the nail on the head, though. I ain't gonna cap. He hitting the nail on the head. What's up with it, hot? Yeah, he hitting the nail on the head with that shit. Yeah, you after you get your life story and how your jail time and what you did, your baby mama, your kids, all your drama and all the TMZ moments of your life. Now you just a commentator, shit. What you think about Young Thug? What you think about 1090 Jake? What's your beef with 1090 Jake? Woo the woo woo woo. Now you just talking about shit that's going on, and Vlad do got 50 niggas on that bitch doing that. TK Kirkland for sure. I think I see the what's that nigga name? Aries Spears for sure. I think I see who will be on Vlad? Like all the motherfucking time. Like Boosie, one of them niggas. Shit, 1090 Jake done became one of them people. 1090 Jake just be on there giving his thoughts on subjects and shit now. Shit, let me think. Did he do a Wooded? I don't know. He did a Wooded. I don't know. But it's a lot of people. Like Vlad dropping motherfucker. Gang bangers that we don't even know. We don't know no. The niggas who snitched in the feds and first lady of BMS and shit. That nigga got mob, Italian mob bosses what they think on. Like, what the fuck? Nigga asked the Italian mob boss that snitched or some shit. A guy, I don't know what the fuck it is. That nigga Vlad, we had a lot going on over there, man. All the police stories in the world. All the history from Suge Knight and Tupac. Man, Biggie Smalls and Diddy. Man, that nigga Vlad got it. He got the people that's talking about it. And it's people that were close to him. Shit like that, you know. The Kai shit, like all the drama in hip hop, Vlad kind of, yeah. And then he got everybody's opinion on it. He got what happened, then he got all the other celebrities' opinion on it and what they think. Flashback clips and shit. The nigga the boy Vladimir does his thing, man.
Okay. But the price tag for Boosie isn't worth that much anymore unless somebody's snitching. And that there is the problem.
Yeah.
Because at that point, Vlad is the hot bitch with all the options. You ain't the only show in town no more. And where you fucked up if you wanted to be competitive and ask for raises rather than just take what he gives you, once you get past the actual interview part, I hate people saying they're paying for interview. You're not getting paid for interviews no more. You're getting paid for commentary.
Yeah.
You're doing what I do, except Vlad is just prompting you with the topics.
Yep.
You could have did it on your own, except you
Damn, maybe he got boosted idea too.
don't know how to make content.
Oh, well, nah, he did. He said this after. Okay, my bad. Nah, Boosie, my bad. I'm giving you the credit, Boosie. You did your own thing. You did your own thing.
Vlad got a bunch of niggas that don't know how to fish, served them up some salmon, all cooked up, seasoned up, or whatever, and after made the portions smaller and smaller till the person said, nah, yo, I want more fish, and he says, yo, take it or leave it. Now these niggas trying to learn to fish. Boosie put himself in a negotiation disadvantage. Boosie don't even know what the market is for he only knows what Vlad gives him or what he thinks. You know why? Boosie don't do interviews for nobody else. Boosie.
Yeah, he do. Boosie do interviews with other motherfuckers, man. He on a couple other platforms. That's why I'm saying, like him, Charleston White, they kind of all do the same shit. They be network, but he be like on smaller platform. He ain't on like Say Cheese or nothing, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he do none of that. But he on your shit. He went on your shit, act.
He pretty much has been an exclusive Vlad interview. Niggas don't even ask Boosie for interviews because they think he's only going to fuck with Vlad. It's not like Charleston White would say cheese. Charleston White used to go out and get more than people would pay more than say cheese would pay, but they would have lesser audiences. So Charleston started popping this shit because he started figuring out the market. Oh shit! Oh, I could go get this here. I could get Boosie. The way he operated, he was kind of loyal to the soil. That's why I think I guarantee he didn't talk bad about Vlad, but he probably felt away like, what the fuck? You won't give me $5,000 raise?
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Riverside? Till I die. L-A-T. Till I die. Riverside side.
I helped build this shit. I kept the lights on.
Blocker.
There's no back pay for building the company, man.
Step out right quick, nigga.
You got to get it there in equity.
Don't go nowhere.
Initially. Or not get it at all. So you go on Vlad page right now. Again, we're all in the comment on current events. Let's look at the people who we got commented on current events. You got TK Kirkland. You got shit. Now they got Crip Mac on this bitch. Oh shit, let me just. He's getting new people. D-Baby's a current artist that's popping. Just came off Young Boy's tour. Papoose just telling new stories. Right? He got Hassan Campbell talking about getting thied by Africa Bambaataa. Of course, Boosie being on here would be amazing. But I think Vlad probably started thinking, do I need to give this guy so much money that my profit margin isn't really strong? This shit a well-oiled machine already. This shit's a well-oiled machine. Shit, Vlad called me 30 times. I'm about to go do it. Vlad was like, yo, I called your stream. What's up, man? You're not gonna like hold me down? All right, Vlad, man. Give me until this day, bro. I got you, bro. Vlad gonna get his thing. He got Tony Ayo. Tony Ayo got stories for days. The thing is, we ran out of Boosie stories. So Boosie is just reacting. Like, the worth of Boosie now is reacting. And that's the thing about commentary. This is why I encourage everybody who go on Vlad TV. If you don't got once you get past your initial interview, you're not being interviewed no more. You're commenting on topics. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Because you're saving your takes for Vlad. And he's gonna be the market that dictates how many people even want to see you. And by the way, in terms of, again, even defending Vlad a little bit, Boosie saying, oh, I'm recording my own interview. Well, Boosie, the way how YouTube work is creating fan habit. There's fans that already have a habit going to Vlad TV, not Boosie TV. So whatever you think you're going to get in views that you used to get over there, you're not going to get. Now, if you think you're going to get more money, you're probably not going to get that. And here's the most probably embarrassing thing. I think Boosie's probably going to do one interview, see the mathin', and go right back to Vlad. That is going to be the most embarrassing thing, rather than you saying, hey, I'm now building my platform. And that's the problem with people in content. It takes more than one interview to build a content. This is why when I just seen Polo G streaming. Shout out to Polo G. I know he was joking a little bit, so I'm not trying to get on him. Polo G streaming, and he said, yo, where the gift is at? Where the bread at? Brother, it takes a while to build it. Vlad built this platform for over 20-something years. Oh, what you think that, you just about to go get some cameras and drop an interview and your platform is lit? No, you're going to have to build it. I built my shit for 15 plus years. No Jumper been doing anything for 10 plus years. These platforms has went through the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs. They've built it. Here's the thing. If Boosie actually builds his platform, I think it would work. But I'll give you this. There's a big difference between being a content creator and being a platform owner. It's way easier to show up when niggas have a camera ready, a mic to put on you, and they're prompting you with questions than to build that platform when that shit is boring, that shit is not hitting. But let me move on to another point. Boosie's also one of the people that don't realize that I give Vlad some more credit. Vlad extracts a lot of the best content out of these guys. Vlad is the person you need to sit across from, because if you sit across from your homie, he won't say certain shit because he don't want to be police. But Vlad gonna get the answer out of you, or Vlad gonna get you to react to something, or you're gonna react to Vlad, and that's the content. That's the good part. The idea that you could just substitute Vlad out of there, I don't believe that. So I predict that Boosie gonna be back on that couch for the end of the year. I know Boosie might be a hard-headed nigga, but I think 2 or 3 times of him doing this and realizing, shit, even without the raise, I was getting 2 to 3 times more. He'll be back.
We come from a man who tried to kill our mama and a mama who wants to kill that man.
Make your daddy dead.
You ready?
We clapping.
We giving him what's coming to him.
We drumming.
For the fear that it would wag, he took my time. We gon' kill him.
Those are my girls.
Yup.
Yes, God is. Rated R. Only in theaters May 15th.
A degree, but still no.
Families earning
They say higher education is outdated, irrelevant. We say, don't settle for the status quo.
At Grand Canyon University, we shatter it.
And we're redefining what higher education looks like. We lead with a pioneering spirit in classrooms that are incubators for bold ideas. Our academically rigorous, industry-driven programs reflect a commitment to merit and Christian truth. GCU believes education shouldn't be a privilege. Affordable education should be accessible to all.
You want opportunity. You want purpose. A chance to lead and serve in meaningful ways.
This is more than just education. It's preparation for a life that transforms.
This is purpose-driven education. Take action. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
My point is, and I'll say it to all of these guys. You see, again, maybe I'm saying this because I do my thing solo. But if you on No Jumper every week and you're not creating twice the amount of content for yourself as you creating for No Jumper, if they paying you $150, that's exactly what you fucking deserve. Okay? If you think you're the draw of any platform and you ain't building your own or trying to leverage what you got going there to build your own, you're an idiot. You deserve whatever they give you. Now, not calling Boosie an idiot, but I think Boosie's a little bit too late. We've heard all the stories. We've got all the classic memes, the classic reactions. We know Boosie like the back of our hands. The only thing new is, what does he think about Gucci? What would he done if he was Shiesty? But that was about it. Now, the last part of my thoughts on this comes from what I think a lot of people are thinking. I think Boosie was probably, very comfortable when he thought he was the highest paid on the network. Then 6ix9ine came in. And I told Vlad to do that deal. 6ix9ine asked for an exorbitant amount. Actually, more than what Vlad paid him, to be honest. Vlad talked him down, and they figured out a deal, and they did it. It was one of Vlad's biggest interviews of all time. Vlad talks about it a lot. Like, I paid 6ix9ine some wild amount of money, the most I've ever paid someone, but it was worth it. I think Boosie Not that he's jealous. I don't think he cares about 6ix9ine, but I think he does kind of look at like, wait, okay. That guy came in and did 1 interview. Man, I've done 30 interviews with you. Man, before a 6ix9ine would even think about coming on this platform or anybody else, I put the work in. Man, I deserve a raise then. Now, I imagine that's where his mindset is going to come from. Okay? I imagine that's where his mindset is going to come from when it comes to that. You know, I had a conversation. I'll let this part of the conversation go with me and Vlad. Vlad's, you know, he's constantly thinking about different monetization structures. He was floating this idea. He's like, you know, he's like, bro, like these guys don't really know. I'm not trying to rob them. Like, I'm just doing business. Like, Vlad is a strictly business guy. Let me tell you this. One thing, you know, I think I'm a pretty shrewd business person as well, but if I value you, a lot of times I take a loss. And I take a loss as an investment. Let me say that again. When I value someone, I take a loss sometimes as an investment. I ain't gonna lie. I think even currently, when I process payroll, I think I'm taking a loss because I'm paying people for shit that I don't think they've done. But I'm hoping that investment is going to pay off sometime in the near future or a little bit long term. Okay? Loyalty is definitely very important. That's how I approach things. So, for example, if I had a podcast going and I had a bunch of people doing the news for me, let's say it cost me $4,000 to pay for the podcast, pay the producers, pay the clipper, whatever, for the podcast, and let's say they were grossing, I don't know, $3,000. So every time that happens, I lose $1,000. If I believed in these people, I wouldn't mind that loss. I've taken loss and offset it with other things in business a lot of times. There's some people, and I actually think this is more like Vlad and also Adam. The moment you turn into a loss for them, you're out of there. It's time to go. Canceled, get out of here. Now, there's many different ways to skin a cat. That's not my way. You get what I'm saying? That's just not my way. I'm not saying their way is either wrong. I think my way gets people loyal longer term, and also it will give you the flexibility of being able to grow with people who you feel have been significant in your journey.
Welcome to the new generation.
No motherfucking lighter
of web.
On 420, man. My motherfucking lighter done struck out. Ain't that a bitch?
I think when it comes to Vlad, he's looking at it straight dollars and cents. So his idea was, you know what? For the guys who think that I'm like robbing them, or not robbing them, because nobody thinks he's robbing them. They might think, oh, you're being cheap. And also, I didn't blame Vlad for that. I said, Vlad, you know why partially this is happening. You kicked off the game by offering all these guys money, and now these guys think that the money that you offered is kind of infinite. So Vlad floated this idea like, yo, you know what? If it was possible, I would want to get to a place where rather than give them money, let's if we could do this per video, you get a percentage of the video. So after my production costs, after these costs, we split the profits by the percentage. And I told Vlad quickly, I said, Vlad, that shit will never work. Just being honest with you. I said, if someone was going to get $10,000, right? Say you were paying someone $10,000. And then you said, nah, hey, listen, you're going to get 40% of the profits, right? The video in the first month doesn't profit because you spent $5,000. So now we got to make you got to make at least $5,000 to go into positive, right? Yeah. So the first month, or let's say the first 2 weeks, doesn't profit yet. It starts to pick up a little bit. Now it's profiting, but it's profiting $500. This is a month in. Okay, some other shit happened. It's a great flashback clip. it goes up. It's now profitable $3,000. The point of what I'm trying to say is, as you hear me stagger it out here, is that the reason why I told Vlad it won't work, I said, Vlad, you're working in a hip hop industry. Niggas don't want their money over 3 years. They want their money now. Like, niggas ain't gonna be like, yeah, Vlad sent me a check of $500 every month. Nope. They want their money motherfucking now. You know, which that's where I think most of what Vlad trying to make sure his business dealings with people are, on the up and up, but also.
Yeah, well, this shit right here called Boosie to goddamn me go up on DJ Akademiks. Cause he did Tyler with Pocket Watch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this caused him to go up on Act, bro. Had to go up on the one time, bro. Like, hold on. He said, what?
DJ Academy.
Academy.
You know you don't fuck with me, nigga. You know you ain't playing like this, nigga.
Academy.
You already know that. Anything I got going on when I come on social media, you go against, nigga. Whatever it is with Boosie, you go against, nigga. You trying to be a silent assassin to me, nigga. But it's all good, man. You're a podcast. And that's your dog, so you supposed to roll with your dog. I mean, I get it. I get it. DJ Academy. You know you don't fuck with me, nigga. You know.
See, respectfully. And we do have criticisms of Kodak, but I do want to say, Kodak is a whole legend in these streets. There is never a day people is going to look at you weird for putting on Kodak.
Nah.
I want to just say respectfully.
They ain't gonna never look at you weird for putting. I don't know, man. Everything crazy, man. Everything's crazy. Kilometers bonkers, man. And he said Kodak was better, man. Than Boosie ever was. He is like numbers wise anyway. But anyway, oh man.
Also, they understand his business, because I'm pretty sure Boosie don't give a fuck what it takes for Vlad to make an interview. He probably don't care about the cost. He probably don't care about none of that. He just probably cares about what he's getting, and that's what the majority of hip hop is. So I told him that wouldn't work. Did I ever tell you the story of it's when I was at Complex, and after
too many stories. But then Boosie said that was the short version. Boosie crashes out. He snaps. That nigga did another one like he gonna be back on the couch. So yeah, man, a nigga, Boosie a little mad, man.
DJ Academy.
DJ Academy.
DJ Academy. You know you don't. You know you ain't playing like this.
I fucked up.
You already know that. Anything I got going on when I come on social media, you go against, nigga. Whatever it is with Boosie, you go against, nigga. You trying to be a silent assassin to me, nigga. But it's all good, man. You're a podcast. And that's your dog, so you supposed to roll with your dog. I mean, I get it. I get it.
But yeah, he don't, man. He just be speaking his mind, bro. Damn, Boosie, the motherfucker don't agree with you. That don't mean they going against you on everything. But then Act made another one, man. So yeah, this nigga asked for that. Vlad done exposed the business. A whole bunch of people kind of side with Vlad. Nigga Boosie going on one, man. Nigga answer back to DJ Envy. Nigga answer back to everybody. Nigga.
Bob told us that they.
I don't know why everybody be getting so personal, man. It's just how it is, bro. You a big celebrity. You do some shit, we gonna talk about it, nigga.
That's the problem. With things like that, when you're building someone's platform, I'm giving everybody free business advice here. When you're building someone's platform, always remember the worth of the platform, and at some point you're gonna build it that they don't need you.
Man, hit that like button when y'all out there, bro. Wipe your feet at the door. I got carpet in here. Low soda, big uno, you feel me? We running this shit down, man. We still in the first stage. This the Boosie versus Vlad versus DJ Akademiks. You hear me? A Boosie versus DJ Akademiks and Vlad. You know what I'm saying? We finna get to the hood crazy shit in a minute. The Finesse2tymes. You know what I'm saying? Now my boy goddamn me got some shit to say. No.
We helped build Spotify for podcasts. We helped build Complex. Complex later got sold for hundreds of millions of dollars. You got to value your worth initially while you're building more than what you think you are going to be worth once it's already built. It's the same thing I said about Drake with streaming. Drake leverage with Apple Music and Spotify was when it just started. Now they look at it, they say, well, Bad Bunny's twice is two of you, Drake. Taylor Swift is getting more streams than you, dog. Yo, The Weeknd, he ain't getting as much streams as you, but he's right there. They give you all the reasons why you're not as valuable anymore. So the problem here is with people who they're a talent, but they don't understand how networks and platforms work. You got to understand if you're building something, you need to negotiate up front. Okay? If someone brings you on their channel, and their channel got 50 viewers or no one's fucking with them, and you're going to change the whole trajectory of their channel by extending your brand, extending your likeness, doing what Jay-Z does, except he charges an arm and a leg to do it when he says, I'm going to bring my cultural currency. And that's what Boosie did. And in some of the things where, I'm glad Vlad actually spoke about this stuff now. So when I was saying, whatever about $5,000, people were like, damn, Mac, why are you not? I knew Boosie was getting $25,000. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I'm not the person that says Boosie don't deserve it. Here's my thing. I think what Boosie should have done from a long time ago is realizing that you the only nigga that's really getting shit popping on Vlad TV. And your nature, your business with Vlad TV was supposed to be different. Boosie didn't do that. Boosie took a check, and that check was lucrative. Getting paid $25,000 to sit down for 2 hours, I think that's okay. But here's the problem. Boosie's now in a place where he's arguing and he's debating against himself. Unless he becomes a caricature of himself, his views are never going to be what it used to be. I keep telling y'all, Vlad does a formula that your biggest views are usually going to be your first. Go look, think about this. I'm going to give you an example, right? Akademiks Breakfast Club. I've been on the Breakfast Club one time. 2 million views. Okay? 2 million views. If I went to the Breakfast Club every 6 months, the views would get lower and lower. This is the first time. This was a dream for not only my audience, people never thought of this, see me on the Breakfast Club. This is how it works in content. Boosie, when you go to Vlad, the first thing he has you do, the first time, you give up your whole life story. You give him a whole fucking autobiography. So now, for the history of time, no matter what you do later on, they could refer to your history and your biography on Vlad. Afterwards, he'll touch into a few other things, but then he gets into basically saying, hey, listen, you're now a commentator on my network about these topics, these trending topics. Now, granted, Vlad does add to it. We're going to get to it. Vlad does an amazing job of adding to the content.
And asking the hard questions. Questions that normally people don't ask or say because they be trying to be like all friendly with the guests. They don't want to say too much. And Nick Vlad go ask. It done been out there in the public. Vlad go ask that shit, man.
Conversation. But what ends up happening is that unless you're the person like Charleston White, where you're very provocative, you're a wild card, this and third. After a while,
unless you're directly connected to some of these situations, and obviously Boosie's a little bit different because anytime snitching comes up, we want to hear from him. People are going to want to hear from more interesting or other figures. That's just how it works. So here's my thing. This really applies to Boosie more than anybody else that goes on Vlad TV's platform, because now when Vlad is rocking with you, most likely Vlad don't need you. Vlad is already popping. But for the early adopters, like for example, no disrespect to him, Star was one of those people that I felt like helped kept the lights on at Vlad. Charlemagne, definitely Boosie. What they were doing, okay? I think if they wanted to be fully compensated, they had to realize that their worth was not necessarily in the views that came in. It was the value of being culture that you were adding the cosign. Okay? Now, what is that worth? I would say that's not a monetary amount. That's when you start talking equity. For example, if y'all are all going to go to Tidal, Tidal's not a well-established music DSP. And if they want to build it off y'all backs, yes, they should give you some millions. But what's probably proper to do is that if it's built off y'all backs, I get a little bit of equity. Now, this is why I say that when y'all are talking this Boosie stuff, I'm like, I think Vlad is being a real nigga by just giving Boosie what he's getting. Okay. Boosie done lost his leverage a long time ago. Boosie's in 2025 or 2026 now talking about, I'm about to build my platform.
Yeah, he is like probably a little late. I again chat, everybody who watching. Y'all gonna go to Patron and pay for Boosie? Man, how much that is, man? I don't even know how to spell Patron. There you go. Patreon. That's what it called. My bad. I'm saying this shit wrong. Patreon, man. Y'all gonna go to Patreon and get that Boosie CD, man. How much that Boosie CD on Patreon, man? We ain't even on Patreon, is it? There you go. Y'all log in to Patreon, man. I ain't look at that interview dropping on Patreon. I ain't buying no motherfucking interview, man. We didn't have to blind on Vlad. Damn, why we gotta buy it now? It's crazy work. Anybody going to buy the new Boosie interview? It's taking too long, man. Fuck all that. Anybody going to buy that new Boosie interview, man? He gave us a snippet of it, man. He gave us a snippet for free. Now, can't give us all the sauce. Can't give us all the sauce now. Ah, man, this ain't even on, man. What was it? Boosie 2024, man. What the nigga page it, man? Yeah, there you go. Boy, guy was a snippet, boy. Look at the got them eyes. Nigga got that crazy face on. He ready, Vlad? Vlad, he gonna outdo you, Vlad?
Gucci and Shiesty. They pretty much being pretty hard on Guwap right now, and we just want to know how you feel about it.
Gucci shouldn't have told shit. He should not identify them for shit. You know what he should have said when they came in this bitch?
Gucci and Shiesty.
I kind of want to know what he said. I kind of want to know what he should have said though. I kind of want to know what he say. What he think he finna say though. All he got the comments. All he got 17. Bless me. If all these people who like his Instagram thing, they like he got 17,000 likes. If all of them liked it, said, bro, you went and got a Temu DJ Vlad. He do kind of sound like Vlad, but he don't.
Shiesty. They pretty much being pretty hard on Guwap right now, and
But he don't.
we just want to know how you feel about it.
But he got an interview voice though. He act like he a real. Like, who is this man? We want to know how much you feel about it. Like, Boosie up with the real interview voice, nigga. Everything. I said, bro, you done when he got the Temu Vlad. They said this shit is Glad TV. Shit. This Glad TV, bro. Whoever dude is kind of sounds a little bit like Vad, man. They got, what? They don't screen record this and drop it. Oh, shit. It's not the same with that Vlad voice. It ain't, dog. Boosie wrote down some questions he want somebody to ask him. At the point why you think your opinion is worth paying for when everybody's saying the same thing. I know, right? I do want to see what he gonna say, but I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to play the Glad. You good, Glad? Like, Clutchy Black. I don't want to pay Glad, you know what I'm saying? Boosie went and found him a Glad. Motherfucker said, boy, go get that 25K. If all these people go to his Patreon and he's charging like $10, 17,000 times $10, man, that boy will be making 170,000 a video, man, interview, man. He gotta drop that bag, but Boosie might finna get that bag on Patreon, man. He ain't gonna get it from me. He gonna get it.
Especially the LGBT. He must ain't know how powerful they was.
Well, when you make this face right here, you finna go viral. You finna go viral with them yellow eyes like my daddy eyes. I got the yellow eye like my daddy eye. I think Boosie said he had to quit smoking weed. He must just started back. He needs some Visine. That nigga shit is bloodshot. His blood pressure high. One of the two, man. Something high. He high, his sugar high, something high, man. Ain't Boosie. I digress, man. Boo Wop. Boo Pop, my bad. Boo Pop.
Hey, Friday, Patreon. I need you to log up right now. Patreon, Friday, my new interview. I ain't interviewed in 6 months. I went off on that motherfucker. It's an hour and 30 minutes long. It's part 1. Part 2 will be releasing Wednesday. And it's time.
How Patreon work? Would this like a monthly subscription shit or something? Cause niggas ain't finna definitely not pay for 2 interviews now. God damn.
Time for my fans to support me, man. I mean, we all we got, bro. Like, I just got a call from one of my Hawks dude who sit courtside. He say, Boosie, I'm gonna give you $500 to $1,000 for that interview because I just saw a page where they talking shit about you and it made me mad. You know, and I'm just grateful for fans like that, bro. Like, for real, like. To all my fans who was paying the subscription.
That nigga got. Alright. Now this what the fans think about this shit, y'all. These the comments over here, right up here. What? It said, anyone who bought an interview, send your receipt to the legendary Boosie Gmail. Everyone who support over $20 getting Boosie bad tickets. So that nigga doing a double promo. You can get over $20 of support. We probably charge you $20 to get on Patreon and get the shit. See your receipt, the Boosie interview, man. I mean, the Gmail gonna give you them Boosie bad tickets. But he say, but this what the fans got to think about this shit though. One dude say, I won't be seeing this interview until somebody screen record it and drop it on their page. Then the replies is like laughing, fuck wrong with him, man. Hell no. Nigga extorting fans through the internet. He need their money. So he think, who he think he is? Nigga, you ain't giving nobody shit but free content, nigga. Yeah. Somebody said, man, he acting more greedy. Like, damn, chill out, bro. Okay, we get to the next goddamn comment. The next comment say, bruh, your fans support you, but at times you come across as greedy, bruh. Charging $100 for your movie, $500 to park at your house for a topless pool party, $200 to attend the pool party, and $500 for men feel excessive. If you truly wanted your fans' support, you could have done the interview for free or offered free concert tickets for subscribing to Patreon on behalf of the Boosie band. Sometimes greed can take away from the impact. Vlad has paid you more money while we was taking losses. While he was taking losses. If anything, he was the only person that was in your corner. Dang. Now the fans feel like you done turned on Vlad, man. Vlad did help you, though. Oh, shit, my bad. Get up out of there. Hey, my shit coming on. Somebody say, do your thing, little koozie. So you went from getting paid from the interview by the interviewer, who then gave it to us to consume for free, to saying, I don't want $25K per interview. I just make the fans pay for it. Fans ain't feeling this shit. They say, you talking about all we got. You ain't never gave nobody shit. Niggas sound so desperate. Niggas start a YouTube channel and start playing like we green, nigga. Said, nigga, your fan been supporting you. What you talking about? Another person say, it's crazy how y'all keep saying he need to go back to Vlad. It's always your own people that don't want to succeed on your own. They didn't say that. They said you should get this shit there for free. They didn't say you should go back to, I ain't see nobody say go back to Vlad. I see motherfuckers over here saying, nigga, we is not finna pay for no goddamn interview we been getting for free at Vlad, bro. You should have just started a YouTube channel and put that shit on there for Boosie interviews. Yeah. And just work your way to get it monetized. You really kind of got it monetized off this one. But you could have been promoting your YouTube. Hey, go to Boosie interviews. Started an Instagram page for it. Put out a little clips. Put like 1 minute clips or 30-second clips on your Instagram. Went over to YouTube, gone went and put out. You said that bitch an hour, 30 minutes to part 1. And you said 2 part. That bitch part 2 an hour. You should have went on and just chopped up the videos, man. Shit. Hour and 30 minutes of chopped up video, boo. That about like 2 weeks of content. By your second week, your channel was gonna be busting, nigga. You heard me? Everybody gonna be talking about this new Boosie interview, man. After all the clips and cuts and shit on Instagram and blah, 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 you gonna be up by the time the second part come out. You gonna be a little Vlad TV by then. Everything gonna get 20, 30,000 views. Everything, nigga. You just work your shit, nigga. Boosie said this, Boosie on this, you know. Get you a good title, man, to kind of mimic Vlad titles. You know what I'm saying? You would have went up, boo. I don't think charging up for it gonna go up, boo. Everybody in my chat said they ain't buying that shit. They said no. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't say that, boo. They didn't say that. They didn't say no. No. Somebody over here might be the one that's screen recording. Somebody over here might be the one that screen recorded and get you, man. I should say that. Somebody said, man, the interview would have been better with Vlad. Somebody said nobody was paying Vlad to watch you. We watched that shit for free. Not to mention all the other interviews he did for free. Boosie acting like a sucker. And all his fans have supported him for a while. Now he trying to hurt Vlad business after Vlad has done good business with Boosie for years. Somebody said, somebody tell Boosie YouTube subscriptions are free. Oh well, never mind. Big Head Tone said, this man really just sat here and said it's time for my fans to start paying me. Tell me I did not just hear that right. I don't think
subscription of Vlad for my content. It's time for you to pay me that money. You know, it's time for me to get that money. Cause I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Damn, he did say that. I ain't let it play long enough. Damn, he did say that. That nigga said, it's time for y'all to start paying me that money, nigga. Nigga, subscriptions on Vlad are free, nigga. What?
They're different every time. Next, my son's gonna be asking me questions, me and Tootie, YN versus the OGs. Then my daughter, so it's gonna be lit, bro. So I need y'all to tap in. All my real Boosie fans, bro. I need y'all to tap in, man. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to bring me down, you know. But and we don't need much of us. We don't need much of us. But it's going down Patreon. I'm going live at night on Patreon. All week I'm going live on Patreon. So y'all tap in, bro.
God damn, you going live too?
Y'all tap in. I'm trying something new. Y'all tap in. That's what hustlers do, baby. Hey, Friday, Patreon. I need you to log up right now. Patreon, Friday, my new interview. I ain't interviewed in 6 months.
Now he do go live on you Instagram a lot, fool. Like, come on, that's free for us to tune in over there too, man. Like, come on, boo. Come on, boo. You gotta work with niggas, man. You could have went live on YouTube. We could have tuned in for free. Matter of fact, you could have charged everybody $1 for membership. Now, we would have paid the $1. I would have paid $1 for the membership to see your interview, my nigga. You worth $1, boo. I would have paid you 99 cents on your YouTube membership to see your interview, my nigga. I don't even know how much Patreon costs. I'm pretty sure that shit around $10 though. Vlad didn't cost $10.
I went off on that motherfucker. It's an hour and 30 minutes long. It's part 1. Part 2 will be releasing Wednesday. And it's time for my fans to support me, man. I mean, we all we got, bro. Like, I just got a call from one of my Hawks dudes who sit courtside. He say, Boosie, I'm gonna give you $500 to $1,000 for that interview because I just saw a page where they talking shit about you and it made me mad. You know, and I'm just grateful for fans like that, bro. Like, for real. Like, to all my fans who was paying the subscription of Vlad for my content, it's time for you to pay me that money.
Bro, we're prepared. Vlad putting that shit out for free, bro. It don't cost to subscribe to Vlad TV, bro. All you gotta do is just hit the button and then you just subscribe, like, boo. You know what I'm saying? Boo, you just subscribe, man. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, why I'm not subscribed to Vlad TV? I don't think so. Ladies from VLAD, man. No, I'm subscribed to Vlad TV. See, you can unsubscribe. Boom. Y'all see that? I unsubscribed from Vlad TV. We got 6.3.6 million. And then look, Boosie, look. Boom. I subscribed to Vlad TV. This shit free. They didn't ask me for no credit card. They didn't ask me I had to do no free trial. They didn't say my boy, nigga, you gotta do the 3-day period. Then we gonna charge you on the 423. Like, none of that, fam. I don't think I could go to Patreon. I don't even got no Patreon. I ain't even got time to make no motherfucking account on live. We ain't got time to all that shit. I might try to go make one and see how much that shit in for. Then we'll talk about it tomorrow. Like, this nigga Boosie done lost his motherfucking mind. If that shit more than $1, man, you done lost your mind. How much it is to join Vlad community? It's only $4 to get the goddamn full access, man. Hey, look at that shit. It's only $4.99. What the fuck is a masterclass? Damn, $100 a month? Yeah, I ain't doing that. Right now, it's $5 to subscribe to Vlad just to get the shit early. We don't give a fuck about getting it early, man. We'll just wait and get it for free, though. Cause he gonna give it to you for free, too. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, you tripping, bro. You should have just went to Lil Boosie interviews, man. Made you a motherfucking YouTube, man. Now my boy on there big guy snapping.
You know, it's time for me to get that money. Cause I'm doing it. I'm doing it different every time. Next, my son gonna be asking me questions, me and Tootie, YN versus the OGs. Then my daughter, so it's gonna be lit, bro. So I need y'all to tap in.
Shit sound bored.
All my real Boosie fans, bro. I need y'all to tap.
Do anybody want to hear Tootie Raw ask Boosie some questions that Boosie done wrote down? If they only want to ask each other. See, he tried to be safe in this motherfucker. And he got Young Thug on that shit. Did he talk about if Young Thug a snitch or not? Was that snitch 6 months ago? I think that was longer than 6 months. He said he ain't interviewed in 6 months. Nah, boo, man. People ain't finna pay you, man. That nigga said, we not paying to watch you, bro. We didn't pay to watch you on Vlad, bro. Comment just steady going in. How he gonna write the Patreon? Build up an audience on YouTube or something. He gonna learn how this content creation shit work. Alright. I'm gonna be real with you, Boosie. Ain't nobody trying to pay for that, bro. You was better off making your own YouTube page for free and dropping and running a podcast channel. Yeah, this ain't go as planned, bro. Cause you acting real greedy, taking it. We said we're taking, we all talking about we all we got, but you charging the fans for the content you get paid from. Say, man, this ain't it, man. Ain't nobody feeling it, man. I ain't seen no interview. I see one woman that was on Boosie's side. Everybody else say, man, this shit gonna be on YouTube. Nigga, I ain't watching this shit then. I'm not buying that shit. Pay to watch the interview, you hell, man. YB don't do shit. Don't do this shit. We not rich, nigga. We got bills and shit. Streaming your music is not enough. Everybody can hear that nigga, man. Yeah, man. I ain't looking too good for Boo Pop, man. Boo Pop done dropped the interview. He want to charge motherfucker for the interview. God damn, man. He want to charge nigga for the song, for the interview, for your pool party, for goddamn picture. To get in, man, that nigga Boosie hustling too much, man. It's a certain goddamn thing, cause, man, you hustling too hard, man. Slow down, man. Hold up, man. God damn. That nigga Boosie goddamn me charging for the interview, man. That shit wild. And he wants you to pay them to subscribe to, what's that shit called? Patron. Patron? Patreon?
Number.
I don't even know. I can't even say the shit right.
That's the problem. With things like that, when you're building someone's platform, I'm giving everybody free business advice. When you're building someone's platform, always remember the worth of the platform. And at some point, you're going to build it that they don't need you. We help build Spotify for podcasts.
Damn.
The problem. With things like that, when you're building someone's platform, I'm giving everybody free business advice here. When you're building someone's platform, always remember the worth of the platform. And at some point, you're going to build it that they don't need you. We help build Spotify for podcasts. We help build Complex. Complex later got sold for hundreds of millions of dollars. You got to value your worth initially while you're building more than what you think you are going to be worth once it's already built. It's the same thing I said about Drake with streaming. Drake leverage with Apple Music and Spotify was when it just started. Now they look at it, they say, well, Bad Bunny's twice is two of you, Drake. Taylor Swift is getting more streams than you, dog. Yo, The Weeknd, he ain't getting as much streams than you, but he's right there. They give you all the reasons why you're not as valuable anymore. So the problem here is with people who they're a talent, but they don't understand how networks and platforms work. You got to understand if you're building something, you need to negotiate up front. Okay? If someone brings you on their channel and their channel got 50 viewers or no one's fucking with them, and you're going to change the whole trajectory of their channel by extending your brand, extending your likeness, doing what Jay-Z does, except he charges an arm and a leg to do it when he says, I'm going to bring my cultural currency. And that's what Boosie did. And in some of the things where, I'm glad Vlad actually spoke about this stuff now. So when I was saying, whatever about $5,000, people were like, damn, Mac, why are you not? I knew Boosie was getting $25,000. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I'm not the person that says Boosie don't deserve it. Here's my thing. I think what Boosie should have done from a long time ago is realizing that you the only nigga that's really getting shit popping on Vlad TV. And your nature, your business with Vlad TV was supposed to be different. Boosie didn't do that. Boosie took a check, and that check was lucrative. Getting paid $25,000 to sit down for 2 hours, I think that's okay. But here's the problem. Boosie's now in a place where he's arguing and he's debating against himself. Unless he becomes a caricature of himself, his views are...
Boy, you do the math. What that is? 12K an hour? 12.5? Dang. I'm trying to get me a job like that. I can make 12.5 an hour, man. I only gotta work, goddamn me, 2 hours a month. Three hours, I goddamn give him another hour. We want another with Vlad. This one on me. But next time you gonna have to pay me for the other hour, but I'm gonna give you this one free. What? Want another hour, Vlad? What we doing? But you got time? You got enough camera footage in that motherfucker? You got enough memory in that motherfucker? Let's do it. Damn, 12.5 an hour? Boosie do it. It is making him come off as greedy though. You want to charge the fan for the interview. We used to subscribe to Vlad for free and watch that shit. That nigga wild. He want to charge you though. Instead of time to support him and pay him that money. Nigga Boost on one. Hey man, you being greedy or not, bro? Maybe that's the width of the Young Blue. Maybe Young Blue paid you enough, man. Maybe you being greedy, man. I don't know, man. If Boost is greedy, man.
Are never going to be what it used to be. I keep telling y'all, Vlad does a formula that your biggest views are usually going to be your first. Go look, think about this. I'm going to give you an example, right? Akademiks Breakfast Club. I've been on the Breakfast Club one time. 2 million views. Okay? 2 million views. If I went to the Breakfast Club every 6 months, the views will get lower and lower. This is the first time. This was a dream for not only my audience, people never thought of this, see me on the Breakfast Club. This is how it works in content. Boosie, when you go to Vlad, the first thing he has you do the first time, you give up your whole life story. You give him a whole fucking autobiography. So now, for the history of time, no matter what you do later on, they could refer to your history and your biography on Vlad. Afterwards, he'll touch into a few other things, but then he gets into basically saying, hey, listen, you're now a commentator on my network about these topics, these trending topics. Now, granted, Vlad does add to it. We're going to get to it. Vlad does an amazing job of adding to the conversation. But what ends up happening is that unless you're the person like Charleston White, where you're very provocative, you're a wild.
You gonna say fuck the kids. You gonna say fuck the Bloods, fuck the crib. You gonna do all type of crazy shit. Slander the LGBTQG community. Goddamn. Talk about broke nigga. Like, yeah. The nigga Charlie gonna get them views, man. He talking about the lady dead rapper. Fuck they mama. Everything. You gonna watch this shit. You like, this nigga said, fuck the mama. You said, fuck him, mama. What? I gotta see him say that, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga crazy, man. You said, fuck the children, not the kids. Shit. That nigga said it. And then, like, you gotta look at the watch factor of that shit. A lot of people watch that shit to hate Charleston, but they watch it, you know? A lot of people like it. It's funny. A lot of people hate that nigga. The comments on Say Cheese and shit be going crazy. They hate Charleston, but they steady watched and commented and told which part they hate it. So, all right, you still fucking watch everything he do. So, doesn't matter. Like, you need to hate. You need to hate the good shit. The hate, you need it, bro. Embrace it all. Because they watch it. You know what I'm saying?
A card, this and third. After a while, unless you're directly connected to some of these situations, and obviously Boosie's a little bit different because anytime snitching comes up, we want to hear from him. People are going to want to hear from more interested or other figures. That's just how it works.
And then that might be a reason why his numbers went down. People used to want to hear about snitching from Boosie. Whack 100 kind of killing his money, man. We're going to be real. Whack 100 keep talking about the paperwork. He snitched on a security guard and all that. All that shit with Kodak. Everybody who disagree kind of bag off for you. So now your numbers is going down because you're speaking too much on fucking social media for free. But when they ask you about what they asked the nigga about, was it Young Thug? They asked the nigga about something. And he was like, you gotta wait till I do it, Blake. You gotta wait till I do an interview about it. I get paid to talk about this. You know what I mean?
So here's my thing. This really applies to Boosie more than anybody else that goes on Vlad TV's platform. Because now when Vlad is rocking with you, most likely Vlad don't need you. Vlad is already popping. But for the early adopters, like for example, no disrespect to him, Star was one of those people that I felt like helped kept the lights on at Vlad. Charlemagne, definitely Boosie. What they were doing, okay? I think if they wanted to be fully compensated, they had to realize that their worth was not necessarily in the views that came in. It was the value of being culture that you were adding the cosign.
Free.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, what is that worth? I would say that's not a monetary amount. That's when you start talking equity.
Nah.
For example, if y'all are all going to go to Tidal, Tidal's not a well-established music DSP. And if they want to build it off y'all backs, yes, they should give you some millions. But what's probably proper to do is that if it's built off y'all backs, I get a little bit of equity. Now, this is why I say that when y'all are talking this Boosie stuff, I'm like, I think Vlad is being a real nigga by just giving Boosie what he's getting.
Because that's probably how Boosie wanted. Boosie don't want no motherfucking... I don't think he want no equity. Equity. I don't think Boosie want no equity, man. Boosie want that money now. Put that shit in my hand, fam. The palms, gang. When I extend my hand, she put that money in palm, like, you know what I'm saying? He want that shit. Now, he ain't got time for over 6 months. We'll see how this video do, like, over 3 months. You give me equity from however much it made after 3 months, 4 months. Yeah, fuck all that. That nigga want that bread now.
Boosie done lost his leverage a long time ago. Boosie's in 2025 or 2026 now talking about, I'm about to build my platform. Yep. Way too late. Crazy. Way too late.
Crazy.
So that's where my perspective comes on this, right? For all the people that become on the interview circuit, I'm giving y'all the game now. If you show up to a Say Cheese, they're already built. You show up to a No Jumper, they're already built. Vlad, the last 2 years, he's kicked up like a motherfucker. Yeah. You only have a say with somebody who ain't really there. So anyway, let's get to it.
I don't know how they look at this shit or what act look at this shit, but Vlad like one of the top niggas on YouTube, like, for sure. When it come to interviews, you ain't really go to the Breakfast Club. Like, you go and look at some shit, but you don't really go. You go to Vlad to look at interviews. Like, Vlad, Breakfast Club too though, but Vlad get, you know, he got them big numbers too. He ain't got nothing behind him. He ain't no motherfucking record station, radio station. It done been opened as they on the radio and on YouTube. They got 2 audience and fan base. Motherfucking start listening on the radio and start going look on you. But nah, I think they on Netflix now. Now you gotta goddamn have a Netflix account. Now that shit like $20 a month.
Vlad is paying him $25,000 an episode. Boosie, you know, and I personally, I haven't spoken to Boosie, so I'm making some assumptions. I think Boosie's doing a little pocket watching. Why do I say that? I think Boosie isn't looking at Vlad TV and his contribution. He's thinking about what value he brought Vlad TV to, that they could capitalize on all these other things that may not even involve him. It's classic pocket watching. Hey, Vlad, yo, listen. When I was the only celebrity coming on here, shit, I was giving you 6 million views. That's when Vlad was getting like 10, 15 million. As a channel, Vlad gets 30 to 40 now. Why? He has Tony Ayo there. He has D.L. Hughley there. He has that guy there. He has that guy there. Acu come here. He has a bunch of more people within his network to use. And I'm saying use not in a bad way.
Uncle Murder.
So I think Boosie is looking at it like, damn, I helped turn up Vlad TV. He did. But as I always say in business, and I hate when I see black men have to talk about white men and not getting what they feel they're worth. I'm anti that because I think I'm a really shrewd motherfucker, and I know the only rule that matters in business, you get what you negotiate, not what you're worth. That's it. Flat up. So you ain't never seen me say, well, this guy won't pay me this. None of that. You get what you negotiate, not what you're worth, motherfucker. So if you pop in and you say, oh, well, hey, you know what? I don't want to do interviews as much with you. I'll do one a year, not one a month. This is when Vlad, you know, it's not popular to go on Vlad. They call him the police. They call him that.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Vlad TV might not grow at the same rate. Now, I think a negotiation, if Boosie knew his worth then, could have been made. But I'm going to be honest with you, this is a problem with a lot of black folks. And I'm not saying necessarily Boosie. Black folks just thinking money.
Yep, right now.
And what I mean by just thinking money is that
compensation is just a cash, like, oh, deposit, back end.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. When you want to get dealt with like that, good faith and loyalty are not just cash receipts. Those things come with things called equity. Those things come with other type of leverage positions with the business partner, not just cash. So these days when he says, and imagine, listen, I'm going to just throw some numbers out there. When he used to interview with Vlad might be making, let's say Vlad made $85,000 a month. Boosie was probably responsible for him making that $35,000. Boosie was a big player. I remember looking at it. It would be like niggas doing 12,000 views, 12,000. You look at Boosie shit, $500,000. So there was a time that maybe Vlad's revenue for the month, Boosie was about like 45% of it.
Yeah.
Okay? And I could see Boosie looking at shit and saying, huh, he used to be making 85 grand. Vlad nowadays probably making $500,000. Straight up. $500,000.
Yeah.
When you see you used to be the workhorse, making him almost half of his revenue at 85, now he's pulling $500,000, you think you deserve a raise. Here's the thing. A nigga like Vlad, he's gonna take you at what you said. You just want straight cash. Nah, nigga. Whoa. This 500 ain't got nothing to do with you, buddy. This 500 ain't got nothing to do with you, buddy. That's how it go. So when you ask for a raise, he's not gonna look at it. Boosie's asking for a raise thinking, yo, the company doing better. I helped build the company. I deserve a raise. Vlad is looking at it like, nigga, you're asking for a raise and your numbers is down.
That damn show how he looking at it. That damn show exactly what he said in that video. That nigga went to say he had to go crunch the numbers. And he sent Boosie a spreadsheet and showed him that his numbers been going down every year. Shit, I'm taking a loss if I give you anything more because I'm only making these. And then, like, that shit wild. A damn show, Akademiks in the white Russian man mind right now. He in the zone. He in the white Russian man zone right now. No cap. That goddamn show what Vlad said on that goddamn video. I think he did this shit before Vlad came out with that shit. It's like 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how it goes. Boosie's thinking, oh, it's raise time. The company doing better. I'm the star player. Yo, the salary cap got to go up, right? Nah, nigga. Nah, it don't work like that. Let's pull up your numbers on how you did. Last year, last interview, you did $6 million. This time you did 4.5. I should pay you less, not more. Holy. Holy. So Boosie is in disbelief. He's looking around. Vlad is going on interviews. Yeah, I just paid 6.9 a bag. Biggest amount I've ever paid a nigga.
Man.
Boosie's looking like,
what?
I remember the times you couldn't get a 6.9. I remember the time rap niggas didn't want to go on your podcast. What the fuck? Okay, if you're saying you're paying way more than you're paying me, you know what? Just give me a raise. Let me feel good. Let me feel valued. You could clearly, if Boosie said he was cool with, he said, I ain't do the interview for $5,000.
This sound like a nigga at work. You done worked that hard. You done brought the company up. You see the company volume. We get new machines and shit. Putting them in. We like, damn, I know I done goddamn worked so hard and did overtime and made them so much product that they sold and shipped out to make this shit possible. I know they finna give me a raise, right? Hell no, nigga. We finna highlight 10 more of you. What the fuck is you talking about? We finna put some more niggas on that machine that we just bought. We finna put some more on that machine. And we gonna pay them the same thing. If not under you, right under you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all damn near all gonna be making the same thing out here. Nigga, keep doing what you doing. That's your job. You agreed for this $18 an hour now. They gonna give your ass a raise accordingly. You know, like, man, they might give your ass a 50-cent raise, a 20-cent raise, a 30-cent raise. You know what I'm saying? That's a raise. That shit crazy. It might go up $2 every time. You know, some plans, they let you go up like $2 every 6-7 months. You know what I mean? They definitely finna review you though. How many times you was late, nigga? Huh? How many times you were late for coming back from break, nigga? Huh? How many days you called in, then ain't goddamn me come up in there, motherfucker, huh? To the last minute, huh? What the fuck was that about? You ain't have no doctor's excuse. Mm-hmm.
You could tell Boosie just wanted to feel valued.
I mean, that nigga wants some
You're
money.
getting 25. If the 5,000 is that much, he wanted to feel valued. He see the company growing. He see other people getting more, and he says, I want to feel valued.
It is crazy because Tekashi got motherfucker 50,000. Wish it was a big interview, though. He had a lot to talk about, Boosie. He got kidnapped. Yeah, damn, his baby mama. He went to jail. He got on the stand, snitched. Beef with Trippie Red. Beef with goddamn Mob Ties and J. Prince Jr. in Texas. Videos of him robbing them niggas. Man, it's a lot of shit was going. That was a lot to talk about. Like, that was a lot to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know, Boost. Your life wasn't that exciting. Your shit was exciting, but it wasn't more exciting than it, man. You gotta think about it. That's a high-speed chase, a kidnapping, a robbery, the mob fights. People got jumped, shot at. Chief Keef got shot at. Man, Trippie Red got beat up, damn near shot. A lot of shit was going on, man. All the while, some hits was coming out. Like, niggas with red rags everywhere. This nigga got rainbow hair. And then you see a whole bunch of blood shit. Like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, this don't even... In the brain, this shit don't even make sense. Dude got rainbow hair, he a Mexican. All these niggas black. And they all got red rag. What the fuck going on, man? What kind of shit is this? Like, is he the leader of a black gang? Like, we didn't know what the fuck was going on when you look at the video, because you know, on the internet and to kids and to, like, it don't matter how many times Shotty and all these people can go on there and be like, nah, he didn't run the 9 trades. He was just a nigga around. We was the big dog. We was the kids don't give a fuck, bro. Kids ain't even gonna research you niggas. Kids gonna believe that first image 6ix9ine put out. He was a gangsta ass, blood ass nigga. Kids probably still think he was a blood, you heard me? That snitched on his homeboys. That's how they looking at this shit. They didn't even, kids ain't gonna care how many times 6ix9ine explained that he didn't know them, but like for a year when he did Gummo and shit, like he didn't even know them on Gummo. He knew one nigga, Cinco Billy or some shit, and that nigga brought out all the bloods and all them. He didn't even know them other niggas, you feel me, at that time, you know what I'm saying? He just had a hot song he was trying to do a video for. They had all the shit. They had the police car. They had all the good shit going. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. 6ix9ine was just around and happened to have the damn music and the connection. He had been overseas, touring and shit. So, yeah, you know what I mean? But it is crazy, though. Like, that nigga had a lot to talk about, man. That was, I damn near paid 6ix9ine for it. And, man, nigga had beef with everybody. Nigga put hits on niggas. Oh, he was beefing with what Cheeky cousin name? Tato. Man, nigga beefing with Tato. Come on, man. Come on now. That was a lot going. Nigga beat his baby mama up. He did all type. It was all type of shit going on, man. It was all type of shit. He did a song with Young Thug. He met Birdman. Like, Takashi was on his big blood shit.
When Vlad did the numbers, and came back and said, nah, partner. Loki, I should drop your pay. Worst I could do is do the same thing. It broke Boosie's heart. Straight up, broke his heart. You know why? Boosie, remember every time he was on Vlad TV and he said something about a rapper in hip-hop, oh, that nigga's a snitch. And he went all out. Those interviews went viral. Vlad TV plastered over the place. And when he had to run into niggas at the airport, niggas had to check him. Why you working with that man? And he had to stand in the paint. And for him, he thought that, yo, I'm loyal to the soil. But I know I'm going to get this shit back. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. At some point, it's business.
No, you ain't.
At some point, it's business. I think Boosie didn't realize what he was getting paid for a while. That was a loyalty.
Yeah.
Vlad breaks down the numbers. Vlad says, and it's probably a little bit more because he has to pay like production people. He said, on every Boosie interview recently, I make $35,000. I pay Boosie $30,000. No, I pay him $25,000. I take 10. Let me tell y'all straight and simple, nigga. If you think that Vlad, you want to do the math? Y'all want to do the math on that?
I want to do
That's
the math.
paying like almost 80%.
I know,
Might
right?
even be more. Let me do the math real quick.
You getting 10%, 10,000?
How much is 25,000 out of 35? 25 divided by 35. That's 71%. If you think Vlad is paying 71% of the earnings of his interviews to the guest, you're out of your fucking mind.
Man.
That's what Boosie didn't get. Nigga, he would have been dropped your pay. He kept it there out of loyalty already. Vlad is a white dude. He's straight with business with y'all niggas. Straight up.
Yeah.
No matter if you fed him soul food, whatever. Now, there's nothing wrong with him. He's not doing things wrong. It's just that sometimes, one thing I know with us black folks, we love doing the handshake, you my man's situation, which usually means let's ignore the calculations, let's ignore business, you my man's, right? You gonna hold me down? You know what hold me down is? Make me feel good. Even though numbers-wise, it don't make no fucking sense. But I've been loyal to you, so, you know. And by the way, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was Vlad, I would have gave him that 5 bands. Nah, take that 30. I would have operated at a loss for Boosie, because a lot of times how Negroes do business, we know you need that nigga to be loyal to the soil.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So we get Vlad, and by the way, I also went on that spiel to say this, because I said people devalue and underestimate platforms. Boosie brought this online. Yo, I couldn't, it's $5,000. Okay? He brought it on Instagram Live. DJ Vlad took to his platform and he dropped a 20-minute video
that did 541,000 views in a day. You want to hear the kicker? Vlad done fucked around and made $10,000 responding to Boosie while Boosie cried on Instagram for free. The 5,000 that Boosie wanted, Vlad just got off responding. Boosie got nothing. Once again, not understanding where the business is at. You gotta know.
Nah, man, Instagram might have paid that nigga, man. Hopefully Instagram paid that nigga, man. He probably monetized on that. I don't know how much you get paid for going live and people watching and shit. Maybe some people sending some gifts and shit.
% decrease in revenue, as you know, but you're asking for a 40% increase in appearance fee. A 40% increase. It doesn't make any business sense because what will end up happening is, look, Boosie's already at home, right? He wakes up, he does the interview. There's no cost associated with him, and he was getting paid $25,000. I have to fly because I don't have a studio or a camera crew in Georgia, in Atlanta, so I have to hire a camera crew in Atlanta. I have to fly from LA to Atlanta. I have to get a hotel. I have to have all the costs associated with it. And then afterwards, I have to pay to get the video edited and pay my crew and everything else like that. And as you know with YouTube, I'm taking all the risk because sometimes videos get demonetized, right? Especially when you talk about someone like a Boosie who...
Now, are y'all understanding or hearing what I'm saying? So the way I was trying to put it across, if it wasn't abundantly clear, whatever Vlad is saying is valid. And I hear some people saying, well, it does make sense. Boosie's worth maybe at this point is like just a dollars and cents thing. When Boosie was the glue to why Vlad TV was ever being visited by quote unquote the culture, his worth is significantly more than what is being said is the return on what he just did. Making someplace the hot spot for guests to go is worth more than the views that actually gets. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, let's think about like influencers. Like, let's say, I don't know, who made Chrome Hearts poppin'? Making Chrome Hearts.
I thought Boosie said that act don't never be on this side, bro. It sound like act on your side right here. Like, yeah, should have paid the Miss Boosie, man. You helped build your platform. You went in. You know what I mean? She's giving an extra 30. Just give him 30,000. Stop thinking about being in mind and shit. Like, bro, you good. You'll make it back. Eventually, you'll do some flashbacks and all that shit. You Vlad. You get bigger every day. You know what I'm saying? You drop a hell of videos every day. You get bigger and bigger. Like, it's cool, Vlad. Damn. Get a man some goddamn, make it feel good. Make me feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make that nigga feel good. Give him 30 racks, man. Come on, man. Come on, Vlad. For real shit. Just because he black, that's how black people do business. I just be wanting that money right now. You throw me some extra. You make me feel like a person. Hey, what they said on Django, don't treat him like any other nigga up there in town. You hear me? That nigga special.
Arts, the cool thing that everybody wants to wear, is worth more than maybe, I have an affiliate code. No, when that nigga wears Chrome Hearts and everybody sees him, everybody want to be like that nigga. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, Vlad TV's already built. That's why I said he's too late.
Yeah.
Because at this point, Vlad don't need to give you the extra something and
maybe say, oh, fuck the numbers because you bring so much value. Now he's going to be like, nigga, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I'm like dollars and cents with everybody now. I got a lot of options.
Right.
He swears, he's talking about a lot of edgy stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm taking 100% of the risk. So I'm like, listen, I cannot pay you $35,000 when I'm going to make nothing. Or maybe I'm even going to take a loss. And Boosie was like, yo, you're being cheap. And I said, I'm not being cheap. I'm being put in a situation where you make all the money and I make none of the money. It simply doesn't make any business sense.
Well, let me ask you, what was it that caused the price hike? Because I feel like it would be more understandable if he just beat a major case or if something significant happened, and you know what I mean? Like sometimes we see rappers go through crazy things and everybody wants that breaking story. What was it that you think caused this to come about?
I don't know. I know Sean Cotton, me and Sean actually had a conversation about this yesterday. He had put out a video where he said that he had heard from someone that Boosie was upset because I had mentioned that I paid Tekashi more than I'd ever paid anyone else. And that might be the reason. I've never actually asked Boosie to confirm this. But if that is true, you guys have to understand, Tekashi brought in like 20 million views. It was the biggest interview of 2025. It was the biggest meme of 2020.
That nigga Vlad made like 100 racks off that nigga. Hold on, he said $6 million. 6 million views, like 25,000. 12 million, that's like 50. 18 million, that's a 75. He said like 20-something million. Or he might have brought in 100K off that thing. But then you gotta look, 100K at Vlad's place is a lot because then they 10K off Boosie. Then he got all these other interviews where he probably didn't pay them shit. I gave them 10,000. I gave them 5,000. Gave them 3,000. Gave them 1,500 for 3 hours with some hell of a viral clips and shit like. So, Vlad was eating that money, man. Tekashi came into play. Yum, 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 yum. Especially when they be talking about snitching and shit. Vlad be on it. As soon as somebody die, Vlad got a motherfucking flashback video. Soon as something happen, Vlad got a motherfucking Vlad. Like, damn, Vlad.
35, the whole I stole that shit?
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Yeah. That's still being used. There's a Trump version.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. And I stole it, like, but niggas don't.
I think me and Boosie play off each other very.
Okay. We couldn't come up with an agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. I think I'm gonna make him
doing it. Yes, Boosie will get there with it. I just gonna think it's gonna take some time. He could ask for what he wants, but Vlad is gonna do everything.
Okay. Now, the response from Boosie was this.
DJ Envy. I haven't seen a video. I can't find it, but they saying that you saying I'm asking for too much money because I don't have the numbers on the platforms. Well, if I'm getting 25K from Vlad and I'm on that motherfucker how many times a year? And now I asked for 35. I haven't been on there for seven months. How am I asking for too much money?
Yo, Boosie, I'm gonna give you the best advice ever, nigga. All this hustler shit you talking about, I believe you. What you need to do is you invest in real estate. I love the fact that you're building a whole community on your property. Just make your own podcast, bro. Like, if you think your interviews are that dynamic, that you're like even having a public conversation about you deserving $25,000 for an interview, if you do an interview for once a month for $25,000, do the math. That's $300,000
for the year. What about if you did a podcast maybe twice a month?
3 times.
You should have the confidence that you can make $1 million a year.
4 times. Need a podcast.
The only way you're gonna gain leverage, Boosie.
Nigga need to do a podcast, then an album, then another podcast, then another album. And he might need to do a podcast that he named the same as the album. Have him going neck and neck on YouTube. You heard me? Like, man. Wow, man.
And this is another way where Boosie loses. Boosie doesn't have anything else. There is no market. Now there would be a market, but Boosie doesn't extend himself to do other podcasts. Boosie doesn't go on the circuit. Boosie doesn't open up and create value. I said this about the Stooges before, Rory and Mealy Mall, when they were trying to tell Joe Budden what they were worth, but they wouldn't do any content outside of Joe Budden. If your worth is established based on the platform that you're already on, how could you negotiate thinking you have leverage when the person that's negotiating with you, at the end of the day, they're going to think they're negotiating with themselves? You haven't gone out and create any value. If Boosie went out and Boosie did 3 episodes, this is what Boosie should do. Fuck doing an interview. Just do a podcast. Do 3 episodes. If you get a million views every episode, when Vlad calls you back, you tell me you want 40,000.
Yeah.
When he says no, you go and you go get a brand person to go get you a sales team that's gonna sell you 50,000 in terms of ads. You could do it, but complaining, that's not gonna be the thing. Boosie should have been launched his own podcast. How come so many people that got on the platform already got their own podcast? So again, I hate to say that I can't side with Boosie in any of this.
And on a year basis, I feel I saved him money.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Not your whole
shit.
But for you,
see, Boosie, you got to be willing to do the hard work. You don't got to be thinking about busting it down with Vlad. If you think you're that nigga, which I do think you that nigga, go build it.
You to say that I'm asking for too much money, you're not looking at the yearly rate to what this yearly rate would be.
I mean, he ain't talking. He ain't making no motherfucking sense. He talking about yearly rates and shit. Anyway, yeah. He probably could build it, but I don't know about charging us on Patreon for that shit right there. Ain't gonna work, man. That shit right there ain't gonna get it, man. You gotta stop that shit, man. Man, I need to keep going, man, but I'm about to tap out in them motherfuckers. Mondays, you feel me? But shit, yeah, I think I am, man. I'm finna go light the fuck down. But Subbub hit the light, man. Lost all the big. Oh no, I'll be back tomorrow, man. Tomorrow we gonna go live. Tomorrow I'm gonna go down there for Finesse and Big Boogie, and I'm gonna have a whole bunch of little shit to run down though. Shiesty, Sister D, Gucci, all that shit, man. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go down that shit tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Come through again, bro. Shit, I gotta get a little